I mean, listen, that was phenomenal. Where did you start at riding horses?
When I was a kid, like 12, 13. Salvi Testa took me.
Really?
Salvi used to have horses.
Thank you, everyone, for subscribing to Infinitely Productions. If you have not done so, please click the bell and subscribe, and we hope you enjoy our content.
I was a jockey then. I was like, back then you had to be 18 in Jersey to gamble and drink. So I was 18, but I was little. I was little. I looked like I was 14. I had the ID on me, and we're in resorts. Me and Salvi, we run into Bobby Simone. So this guy comes up with a security guard, big hillbilly. Let me see your ID. So I showed it to him. I had ID. I had a license. Yeah. He's like, this is no good. Talking about it's real. It was real. It wasn't no fake license.
Yeah.
I had my jockey car with me, my age on it, everything. He said, I'm taking it. You. So Salvi starts fighting with him. We're arguing with the guy.
Yeah.
Bobby said, he said, let me talk to this guy. You know, he's a lawyer. Figured the lawyer's going to come over. Bobby's best lawyer around. Bobby him through the drink on. Listen, they drug us all out. Me, Bobby, Salvi walked us to the door. It was like 5 in the morning. Throw us the out.
Yeah, we're everybody.
We all got barred out of there. That was a resort.
In this video, we'll be covering the story of Salvatore Testa and Joey Merlino's relationship. This video will be based on the podcast episode from The Skinny with Joey Merlino. The episode specifically is called Joey Merlino Meets Allen Iverson and Gambling Picks, as you see in the image on this video. If you want to hear more about the depth and details of the video of Allen Iverson and his gambling picks, please subscribe to his channel with little snuff and enjoy their content. Now, if you notice in this video, Joey Merlino will be going over a brief relationship of Salvatore or Salvi Testa, about their relationship when Testa had taught Merlino how to ride a horse, or his experience in riding with horses.
But I mean, listen, that was phenomenal. Where did you start at riding horses?
When I was a kid, like 12, 13. Salvi Testa took me.
Really?
Salvi used to have horses.
Wow.
At Cabana Downs, and we used to go down there and ride. And I was good. Like
you loved it.
I used to do the barrels. I mean, he owned like 2 horses, and I used to go on his horse.
That's a good experience.
That's how I learned.
And that's how you got into it.
And that's how I go into it.
Listen, and of course,
as you noticed in the comment section, many people, especially his subscribers, are requesting for him to talk more about Salvatore Salvi Testa's past. For those who don't know, Salvatore Salvi Testa was known under the Philadelphia crime family as a capital regime, especially under the reigns of Nicky Scarfo, who was Salvatore Testa's godfather. The underboss of the Philadelphia crime family under Nicky Scarfo's regime was Joey Merlino's father, Salvatore Chucky Merlino. Chucky Merlino will be the underboss under Nicky Scarfo, and he will also be the acting boss when Nicky Scarfo was incarcerated for either gun possession or other criminal activities. As Nicky Scarfo had risen to the ranks of becoming the godfather of Philadelphia, so did his underlings, and that included Chucky Merlino and Salvatore Salvi Testa. However, things were not looking up once Nicky Scarfo got wind that Salvi Testa would marry Chucky Merlino's daughter, Maria. As you may not be aware of who Maria is, Maria was the daughter of Chucky Merlino and Joey Merlino's sister, and she was engaged to Salvatore Salvi Testa. However, Salvatore Salvi Testa had cold feet, and they never were to be married. Therefore, Nicky Scarfo, a Machiavellian fashion, would use this to his advantage. He felt insecure about Testa marrying Merlino's daughter, and thinking that Merlino and Testa will overthrow him, and this created the insecurity that Salvatore Salvi Testa had to go. Once Testa had broke off the engagement with Maria Merlino, therefore Scarfo had convinced Chucky Merlino that he would give the order about whacking Salvatore Salvi Testa. Chucky Merlino had agreed because he felt the disrespect of not marrying his daughter, the disrespect that Nicky Scarfo felt around Salvatore Testa when they were at odds in their relationship, and this had increased tension between Scarfo and Testa. Salvatore Salvi Testa will be murdered on September 14, 1984, and he still is beloved by many people in the Philadelphia community, especially those who lived in the South Philadelphia area. He's been gone for nearly 40 years, and many people still talk about him to this day. And Joey Merlino had also discussed briefly about their relationship. As you can see in this picture, Salvatore Salvi Testa wearing a cowboy hat, and Nicky Scarfo always loved to encourage his members to shoot him cowboy style, meaning leaving their dead bodies on the streets of Philadelphia. And also Testa loved to ride horses. Salvatore Testa was born on March 31st, 1956, and Joey Merlino was born on March 13th, 1962. Therefore, Salvatore Salvi Testa is a few more years older than Merlino, approximately between 5 to 6 years of age older than him, depending on the month and calendar date. Therefore, Joey Merlino could have seen Salvatore Salvi Testa as an older brother, mentoring him and reforming him about the lifestyles of which they both will undergo, especially in this type of underworld. We would like to hear your comments of what you think about Salvatore Salvi Testa and Joey Merlino's relationship. Do you think it's something the next content Joey Merlino should discuss in his next in-depth? Because so far right now his highest video, and especially when it comes to viewership, is about discussing Philip Leonetti, in which we will also discuss in our future video about their past endeavors. And we won't forget, a Salvatore Salvi Testa documentary is undergoing. We understand that y'all been patiently waiting for the longest, but it will be our longest documentary, especially since he was one of the youngest recruits, and also he's still talked about today, and we want to make sure we hear from all his friends and enemies' perspective. We hope you enjoy our content, and we hope you subscribe to our channel, and please give us more feedback about more potential figures that we can go over. Thank you everyone for staying tuned to watch the end of this video. As of now, Joseph Skinny Joey Merlino has started more on his social media following. As you can see, we'll make sure that you can skip some of the fake accounts and then see the real account to hear from his own perspective. Right now, if you look up Skinny Joe Merlino Instagram, you may see there are different multiple accounts. We'll show you the fake one versus the official one. The one that you see where it says Joey Merlino at the real Skinny Joey is a fake account. It's more of a fan page. Whereas the one that you see second aligned, Joseph Merlino at Skinny_Joey_Merlino, is the official page, where you can see he has currently 15 posts, 18,700 followers, and 35 following. This will show you the official page, stuff on his podcast, his host, Joe Snuff, and what he's been posting on a regular basis. And if you click on the link to follow more on his YouTube page, there are different links. There's the open Spotify account, in which you can see the description. In the episode description, it says Joey Merlino and Joe Snuff discuss the rumors surrounding Joey's alleged involvement in fixing the election for Donald Trump. They also talk about their experiences with Trump, including playing golf with him and meeting him at a restaurant. The conversation then shifts to sport betting, with Joey and Joe discussing their pick for upcoming NFL games. They also touch on their love for hockey and Joey's experiences playing the sport. That's currently this episode on real time. It is 20 minutes and 55 seconds worth. And if you go back to the following, you can see both on Instagram, Spotify, and of course his YouTube official page, where it says The Skinny with Joey Merlino and Little Snuff.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out more content. Feel free to give us your feedback and suggestions on who we should do next in the comments. This is Infinitely Productions. We love ya.